Hello, this is Dan Lyles with Lyles Insurance. This video is going to go over out-of-state SR22 auto insurance filings. For those of you who live in one state but need an SR22 filing in another state, you've probably found that it's frustrating and difficult to find the right type of policy that you need. This video is going to help you with that. First, let's go over what an SR22 filing is. Many states require drivers who have their license suspended to attach an SR22 filing onto their auto insurance policy in order to get their license reinstated. And what these SR22 filings do, they monitor drivers by making sure they keep an auto insurance policy active with at least state minimum liability coverage. So once you buy a policy with an SR22 attached, it lets the state BMV or DMV know when you buy a policy. However, it will also let the License Bureau know if you ever cancel, lapse, or expire on a policy. And if that happens, your license will get suspended again. Finding an out-of-state SR22 filing can be difficult for a couple of reasons. Number one, SR22 filings themselves are somewhat limited because not all auto insurance companies will write SR22s. Then to narrow it down even farther, of the ones that will, many will only write SR22s in that state and they won't write out-of-state SR22s. However, don't give up and no worries. There are companies that will write out-of-state SR22s. And in just a minute, I'm going to go over some things that will help you find those. There are only 3 steps to finding an out-of-state SR22 filing. Number 1, location. Buying your policy in the right state. Number 2, selecting the right type of policy, and number 3, selecting the right level of liability coverage. So let's go over each one individually. Number 1 is location. You need to buy the policy from the state you're currently living in, not the state that you need the SR22 filing in. Many people make the mistake and get that backwards. It's always the state you're living in is where the policy needs to be written. Number 2, selecting the right type of policy. And this is very simple. If you own a vehicle or have a vehicle registered in your name, all you need to do is take out a regular auto insurance policy, one that'll write SR22 filings, and then attach the SR22 onto your policy. That's it. Now, for those of you who do not own a vehicle, you're going to need to take out what's called a named operator's policy. It's also known as a non-owner's auto insurance policy, and attach the SR22 onto it. And number 3, selecting the right level of liability coverage. Each state sets its own minimum levels of auto insurance liability coverage that they require drivers to carry. So if the state you live in and the state you require an SR22 filing in have different liability limits, you have to select levels of whichever one is higher. You need to match the highest parts of each facet of liability coverage. And if you don't know those minimum limits on both states, an agent will be happy to help you with that. You'll also easily be able to pull that up on Google by a Google search. And finally, where's the best place to look to find a policy that you need? The best idea for you to do is to look for an independent auto insurance agent that specializes in SR22 auto insurance policies. They have the companies that'll go easy on SR22s and are most likely to sell policies that'll write out-of-state auto insurance filings. For those of you who live in Ohio, Indiana, Virginia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, or West Virginia, I'll be happy to help you with that if you'd like to get a quote. Just click on the link I have posted here, fill out the information, and I'll run you a quote myself. Or you can also reach me at 740-574-2618. And as always, I handle all quotes personally and privately and do not sell your information to anyone. So I hope this video has taught you what you need to know about out-of-state SR22 filings. If you have any questions, please contact me. Thank you and have a great day.